This is actually the first time that I have been to a conference Fringe event, but tonight should prove an absolute cracker. I mean, there are a lot of great food and farming issues that are making headlines at the moment. We're certainly expecting some lively contributions around TB and the badger cull from dairy farmers potentially as well, so it should prove a very interesting debate. Obviously very excited to see the new Food and Farming Minister here tonight as well. I think it's going to be a terrific opportunity to hear him talk in a bit more detail about what we can expect from different policies in the coming months and years.
I'm Bill Mellor. I farm on the urban fringe of Greater Manchester near Stockport. I farm pedigree cemental cattle and a flock of sheep. I was pleased to hear that all the speakers support UK farming. They all realise that we need to produce more food. We ought to be science-led in the production of this food rather than on pure emotion. And I believe that after tonight, no matter who gets in Parliament, food is definitely on the moving up the agenda. I am a farmer is realised that I'm needed, and it's nice to see that from the Labour Party.
I'm Peter Kendall, I'm President of the National Farmers Union, and we're this year in Birmingham for the annual Tory Party conference. We always get a big turnout here. It's a lot of farmers attend the Conservative Party conference, and we always have a lively debate. This year particularly because Owen Paterson, the new Secretary of State, will be here for his first Fringe meeting at the Conservative Party conference, and I suspect there'll be lots of challenging questions for him. From my point of view at the NFU, we've seen his first and heard his first interviews. We know some of his really supportive comments on TB and the eradication of TB in the cattle herds in the United Kingdom, which is really important for us. Slightly concerned about some of the comments he's made about CAP, and that's one of the areas I'll be challenging Owen Paterson on. Richard Benyon's also here as well as Minister for the Environment, always very supportive, always very knowledgeable. I'm sure this is going to be an interesting debate this evening, where I hope we learn more about the new Secretary of State's views.
My name's Bill Wiggin. I'm the Member of Parliament for North Herefordshire. I am a smallholder myself. I keep Hereford cattle. I had a few sheep and some chickens. I'm a passionate supporter of the NFU. I think they do a fantastic job, not only for my constituents, but about getting the message of how important farming is to the broader public. You know, we all eat the food, but we sometimes forget the work that goes into producing it. And that's why in this day and age where people need to remember that farming delivers, they need to remember to buy British, they need to remember that when they talk about a green and pleasant land, it isn't green or pleasant by accident. It's a lot of work, and there are a group of real heroes out there who are farming to make sure that we've got full tummies and a wonderful country to live in. That's why I'm here today.
Well, look, I've come to all three conferences this year, as I've done for the last 3 years since I've been at the Food Standards Agency, basically to sit in on all food-related meetings as effectively the FSA's pop-up rebuttal unit. First of all, it's listening to the questions as well. You know, it's very interesting, both at the Lib Dem conference, every 2 weeks ago now, heavy concentration on the badger cull. At the Labour one, not raised, but the Labour one, it was very much on sustainable food, food security, the use of science, much more of a global look at the situation, really. So from that point of view, it's very interesting to listen, because obviously with the NFU meetings being outside the ring, ordinary people can come, not just political delegates.
My name is Stephen Hay. I'm a poultry farmer from, we're based at Ross-on-Wye, Herefordshire. I've come up here today to listen to the Secretary of State and his ministers, see if we can glean what the new team have in mind, how they will affect the business we're in.
Hello, my name is Chris Manley and I'm from East Devon. I'm from a dairy, beef and sheep farm, and today I have the honour of representing the National Federation of Young Farmers, their ARAC committee and their membership. I thoroughly enjoyed being involved today. I think this was a very active forum for people to communicate, and it's sort of positive that the NFU is sort of really trying to drive things forward, and I think the Young Farmers Federation would really like to support that, as we are the next generation and we want to be actively involved in the future of agriculture. The hot topic, as ever, was TB, and I think it's really sort of more making sure that we sort of educate the public on why it's happening, and it's not a such sort of a mass cold for the sake of it of badges. It's actually something that has meaning, that we need to be doing something rather than burying our heads in the sand, and we're open to all options, and actually our ultimate aim is to have a healthy badger population and healthy livestock.
I've come today really to seek some evidence that the things that the government said that they were going to do when they came in is moving forward and progressing. There are a number of things which feel like they've stalled, and I would say, for example, the agricultural wages order and the abolition of that is one of them. So there's a number of things which I'd like to see really moving forward now at a pace.
Hi, I'm David Brookes. I'm a dairy farmer from Uttoxeter in Staffordshire, and I've come to listen to the new Minister, Owen Patterson.
My name's Harry Johnson. I farm just on the edge of Leamington Spa, mainly arable crops. And I'm here today to hear what the new DEFRA team are going to tell us.
Yeah, Michael Oakes, a dairy farmer from right on the edge of Birmingham, just on the south of Birmingham. And it's an opportunity to listen to people that can actually help to shape our future.